I'm telling you that Saudi too is guilty. To my highest surprise, United States of America, Israel should hear this. They should actually come to see what Arab has started earlier, recently, with those who have actually seen themselves as the masters of the Igbos. The Fulanis have succeeded on enslaving the southeastern governors, and I can see that it is right time, the high time, the state of Israel, begin to understand that they should come to this part of the world, southeastern Nigeria, the Biafran land. The Arab, they have started their incursion in large number. Before you know it, we'll actually see Hamas in the southeastern Nigeria. This is how it started with Turkey. And the Turkish people, they neglected it. The Kurds, until the entire Kurdish, were driven away from their region in Turkey today. Very close to where Turkey and the Iraq have border. And they took over the whole Turkey, Islamized the whole Turkey. Systematically, that is how Fulani is trying to Islamize southwestern Nigeria. From the axis of Ilorin, it has ended in Ogun State. From Ogun State, I'm seeing Osun State that is largely Muslim, Islamized. So that is how it began in the faraway Turkey, and we pray that we are going to prevail on these intruders, invaders called Fulani Morubas.
The Biafran government is no longer Biafran Republic government in exile. It is now called United States of Biafra. You know, in conjunction with other irrelevant authorities and security agencies around the world, which I don't want to mention, has already planted machinery to shut down 1,000 pieces of mosque plan to be built in Ebonyi State.
Yes, this is the beginning of a face-off between Igbos and the Hausa oligarchy, Fulani oligarchy, sorry, not Hausas. That is Islamization. They swore they are going to do that, but I can see it is a failure. It has failed on an arrival. It's a failure on arrival. Igbo man can never be a Muslim. Building mosque in Igbo land is an abomination. We reject Islam in Jesus' name.
Amen.
It can't work. We are Christians. We can never practice a very strange religion from Arab world, and federal government, Ebonyi state government, Anambra state government, Enugu and Imo state are watching. You know, these governors of southeastern states, they are great threats to Igbo man. We've now begun to understand their plans. They are not there for you and I. They are there for the Fulanis. They are there for the Arab. They are there to Islamize Igbo land. To Fiakwa, it can't work. I'm telling you that plans are going on now among the Igbos in diaspora, led by our Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, and Ngozi Orebeze. We are going to stop them. We are the owner of the land, not the governors. If the governors want to build mosque, they will go and build mosque on their father's land, which cannot even last. Because at the end of the day, we are going to bring it down. It can never work. Israel must wake up now. I think it's a wake-up call to Donald Trump to come and see what is happening in Igbo land. The Islam, the Arab, they want to take over everywhere in Africa, everywhere in Europe, everywhere in America. It can work. We are standing up against Islamization of southeastern Nigeria, and the construction of that mosque in Ebonyi State must abruptly come to an end. It's a dead on arrival agenda.
Okay, Umahi also be fingered in this whole rigmarole, and they said the governor did not do anything to stop the Fulani last attack, even though he had privileged information. The reason why they are taking him to, ICC at this point, what message do you have for Biafrans all over the world, especially the way and resistance the whole world celebrated Nnamdi Kanu, outbursts, confrontation, not arrogancy, in the Nigeria Shrine Court. He called them, your court is shrine. That's what Nnamdi Kanu said.
It's a cultic. The courts in Nigeria here are highly occultic. And that's why Nnamdi Kanu called the court here shrine. And it is actually a shrine. All the courts in Nigeria are shrine. Because they are not there for adjudication. The court is there to torment justice, towards justice, change justice, shortchange justice for injustice. That is what all the justices are doing. Look at the presiding justice, Binta Nyako, a criminal. Yes, that's what it means, because a case of mishandling of public funds, financial crime is hanging on her neck, and the same son, her son the same, and her husband the same. These are Fulani. This is a Fulani family who has committed in the past. They gave them federal project and the money disappeared. They mismanaged the money. So that's why they are using Nnamdi Kanu to play gamble. And the gamble actually failed, because Nnamdi Kanu come in with a document and actually challenge the Chief Justice that you have failed. Go and answer to the crime you committed. You can't use me to change your punishment as the federal. See, this is a very highly classified information, and then Nnamdi Kanu has gotten it.
Yeah,
and anytime he got the information, he always show it to the world to actually understand the kind of country we are living. So what I'm seeing, what is happening in Ebonyi State, the incursion by Fulani, headers should actually be treated internationally. This time around, it has gotten out of local, let me say, soil or domain. It's supposed to be an international thing. So I'm just trying to implore, enjoin, invite Ngozi Orabeze and then what's the name of this our man? Simon Ekpa, to go straight to ICC with documents, with video evidences that they are still spying, they are still disaliving, killing Igbo man in his community. These people are from the north. These people don't farm with us. They are not living with us. They are foreigners from Sahel country. But Nigerian government is busy playing game so that they will be reducing Igbo population in their large numbers. That's why the Fulani incursion has not stopped in the recent time. So what I'm trying to say is that the way I see it, according to my own opinion, we should be reporting direct to international community, that platform, holding the whole international communities together, United Nations. That is when we are going to get good results. If you report to federal government, you are wasting your time. Fulani is federal government. Tinubu is Fulani. It can be any report you send across to state government, to federal government, can never be what? Effectual. It can work. It can work. It can come out with good results. So turn your back on federal, turn your back on state, go to international community, ICC, International Criminal Court. They are the one that will give you attention. Nigeria cannot give you attention, being that they are all the same platform. Stealing our money, looking down on Igbo man, looking down on Yoruba man, stealing our commonwealth. They can never come with good results. So the best is to go to United Nations direct with good evidences, backed up with documents. That is when we are going to get good results with the current incursion by Fulani headers in Ebonyi State.
Finally, the Northerners are saying that Nnamdi Kanu is arrogant. Nnamdi Kanu is saying...
Nnamdi Kanu should be arrogant. Why? El Rufai is arrogant. Sheikh Gumi is arrogant. Mahmoud, that was arrested by FBI in Cairo, Egypt, en route Iran, is an arrogant man. Muhammad Buhari, that brought legalization and all manners of Fulani headers into Nigeria, is an arrogant man. What about Tinubu administration? Is Tinubu listening to any Nigerian? Nigerians are crying and dying. Tinubu is not listening. So you don't expect Nnamdi Kanu to become ice block inside courtroom. He's a lawyer. He's an international lawyer. He's a historian. I don't know. He has gotten masters in history, even PhD. So the young man is an intellectual icon, and he has to express himself anywhere in the world. Binta Nyako does not know law more than Nnamdi Kanu. That's why Kanu brought him to the classroom and began to lecture him. He took over the judgment. He actually read the judgment for her. That is Nnamdi Kanu for you. Kanu is not arrogant. Rather, Kanu is a brilliant man, very bright, an icon. He's a genius. He's a genius because he's too much. When someone is an intellectual icon, there is a terminology for that. It is called genius. Kanu is a genius.
Are you surprised that Nnamdi Kanu is being celebrated because of his bravery and mastery in the court?
Yeah, that is what is going on across
all over the world up to this moment.
All over the world, in Australia, in Asia, America, they are watching the young man, and that is helping him out, because international community, they are being very, very attracted to Nnamdi Kanu's ordeal. And America and Israel, they are not backing down. They are all working on modalities to see how to bring him out of the dungeon. Kanu has made it. Kanu has defeated Nigeria.